Hello, Mir. Hopefully, fingers crossed that the stream doesn't die on me. But I tested it after I got home from work, and it didn't drop in almost an hour. So I'm hoping the same thing happens right now. I purposely saved right after defeating these enemies, hoping that I wouldn't have to fight them again. But looks like I do. Oh, is your what is it, Kuga stream on YouTube yet? Because if it is, I might start watching it later tonight or tomorrow, so I can catch up to your next stream. Okay, I did a little bit of grinding an hour ago to level 60. So hopefully I don't have to grind again for a while. Oh, do you? Okay. Because what was it? I also do that, but it takes a while for the video to export. So I end up just uploading them a week after. And I just uploaded them in bulk. But alright. I see. Gemini here. Okay. Right, the processing. You're right. I usually hit export and I already see the video on YouTube, and then it's the processing that takes a minute. Oh, I should have just opened the door then. And then for me, sometimes it gets stuck on when it says uploading for HD, and it just stays looping for a while. Oh yeah, I hate it when they show up out of order, because then I have to think, and I hate thinking. I'm just joking. But what was it? Because sometimes if I export from Twitch and then start uploading, then the imported video is at the bottom while the ones you just uploaded are at the top. But yeah, but also when you just do like 3 of them at a time. Yeah, I've been putting them in playlists as well, just to have them all neat and tidy. Yeah, sometimes because I like, what was it, like part 1 would be 2 hours, or part 1 would be like 4 hours, and part 2 would be 2 hours. So it makes sense that part 2 would, or whatever, with the shortest one would show up first. The very first game I streamed was Tales of Vesperia, but I only played it 1 time. After that, it was Dragon Quest. And back then, I never looked at my streams. I would just press when I first started streaming, I would press the play button and wouldn't say a word. And then after like a month, I started talking. But I didn't know what bitrate was at the time, so after like a month, I also noticed that my stream looked terrible. And I was like, oh, I gotta do something. This is when I was still streaming on the Xbox. And then, what was it? I forget what game I streamed after that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna die. Maybe I played some game. Also terrible quality. Then I think it is Octopath, Yakuza. Oh, and I'm still so upset that my Berseria stream was terrible. Like, I didn't know I didn't have any sound coming from the game for like 20 parts. I remember I was pretty upset about that. But what can you do? So after that, I just started checking all of my streams. But now I have people that sometimes come in and join, so they can also help me check. I've gotten more used to listening to my own voice. Still kind of bad, not as bad as before. Oh, I remember when I was streaming Yakuza Like a Dragon. There was 2 parts where you couldn't hear me. You would hear like a small squeak, but you wouldn't hear anything. Oh yeah, you do sound different with the new microphone. Oh, okay. Me though? I feel like I sounded the same with my old and new microphone. But I've never liked my voice in general, so I don't know if I sound better or not. I clearly sound better since before you couldn't even hear my voice. But I think personally that you do sound a little better, more normal. Not sure how to phrase it. More secret area. Wait. How is this a secret area? This is where the story's telling me to go. Ooh. But I remember I first started using the microphone without any settings, and then I spent like days trying to look for the right the right settings to reduce sound in my typing. Like if I type, you don't hear that, or noises from afar. But I know that. There we go. Sounds closer to your actual voice, even though I've never heard your actual voice. It does sound more actual, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Whoa, don't look down. Anyone know where we are? Other than high up?
Maybe somewhere around the thigh?
There goes the best
thigh?
girl.
You mean we ain't even halfway there yet?
Stop moaning about it. Look,
I mean, Ryan, it took us 30 hours to get all the way to the top. This thing, it's been like 3 hours since we left. I would have played Triangle Strategy, but since I haven't been able to play Xenoblade for the past couple of days.
I feel a bit like I haven't got used to this body yet.
Are you gonna end up playing the? Yeah, we're in the thigh.
Whatever you do, don't tell Shulk about it. I'm sorry, Dunban.
Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry.
Back when
Are you gonna end up playing this game or only the second game?
It was you who took care of me.
I'd almost forgotten.
I find it so weird that Meg is gonna play the third game without knowing anything about the first 2 games. I've been a fan ever since years ago. I actually started with X. Was the one I got into.
Yeah.
Then 1, then 2.
Sighting's been a bit off lately.
You know, Mikko let us have some new parts. I could make you a new rifle if you want.
Thanks.
All right, makes sense.
But I want
Even
to
though,
keep
like I
using
said,
this
the
one for
gotcha
now.
mechanic is a bit annoying
Shulk,
with the
get
characters.
a clue, man. It's more than just a weapon to her. She can't just throw it away and get a new one.
Yeah. I suppose so.
But I think you'll know what I mean once you get there.
If she let anything happen to it, I bet she'd
I
get a whack from
feel
old
like
Thara.
you can. I'm pretty sure you can. Again, it's been years since I've played it. Most of my memory long gone.
Doesn't my man ever rest?
Not a chance. The lives of everyone in the colony rely on the defense force. Our readiness and our
I
will
don't
to
even
keep
remember
on fighting.
what happened at the end of the story.
We never know when the Mekon will strike next.
I know what the story was about, but do I
No.
remember?
let anyone
No,
else
not
die.
really. Have you seen the No Pun Party member in Xenoblade 3? He has an afro. What is he aiming at?
If only I had more power.
Stop it! Gado, it's not your fault!
We lost 30 men in Fortress 3 alone.
Okay, all right.
Listen to me. Nobody
just
knew
thought it
that
was
so
the
many
cutest thing
Mekon
ever.
would come. More people would have died if it wasn't for you.
It's not about reducing casualties. We lost 30 men. And we've lost the fortress. Those men died for nothing.
Would their deaths have meaning if we'd won?
Yes. At least they would have died for something.
I'm kind of glad he's dead
This is
because
the end now.
that means my
It's either
shit
the
can come
Mekon
into fruition.
Or us.
Is that bad? Is that a bad thing?
I don't care if I'm the last man standing. I'll take them down!
I don't know if that's a bad thing.
Hey, Ryan,
What is it?
do you want to beat the Mekon?
Of course. What are you asking that
Oh,
for?
with the
At any
fan
cost?
fiction I've been
Even if it
reading,
means giving
who
your own
Saray
life?
has
Give
been
my
through
own
so
life.
much. And
Oh,
then
wait,
she's
I can't
told
do
me,
anything if I'm
oh, you
dead."
haven't even read this other story, what's even worse. And I'm like, what? Whew.
I'm gonna take down the Mekon and survive. And there's no way I'm gonna lose Shulk, Fiora, or you along the way. We're all gonna win this and get out alive.
If only we all thought like you.
What do you mean?
It's charming.
What?
There's no way you can't ship it.
We should get moving. We don't have time to hang around.
Ryan, did you rest well?
Yeah, I feel great.
It looks like we're about to re-enter the Mekonis. Brace yourselves.
Got it.
I guess the princess with the wings in her head would be the same as Mir in Ars Anelico. Since she's like 300 years old. Is she 300 years old? Or is she